Hello everyone and welcome to Total War Attila. And this is the brand new game. It just came out today. I've just finished, well, I preloaded it last night, but the rest of it finally unlocked this morning. And I'm playing it. I have only played to the campaign map to see what things look like, and the game looks beautiful. So, of course, we are playing the Grand Campaign, and I'll kind of go through the factions and stuff here for you guys. You have the Barbarian Kingdoms, who are kind of static kingdoms. They still hold capitals, and they are the Franks, who will, one day become the French. And then you have the Saxons, the brutal Saxon warriors. Next, you have the Great Migrators, and these are the tribes that have been pushed out by the Huns. They're the Ostrogoths, the Alans, the Vandals, and the Visigoths. These are all been pushed out by the Huns, and then of course the nomadic tribes. You have the Huns themselves right here. The Huns faction leader is Ulugdin, and I guess this is him. They are Tengri. As you can see, they have a cultural trait, the Scourge of God, which is minus 10% or minus 10 morale when fighting Christian factions. They also are horsemen of the apocalypse. And then you have the two heavyweights in the game, the Eastern Roman Empire, which starts out the game very rich, and then the Western Roman Empire, which starts out almost broke. It's on the, as it says here, it's on the edge of catastrophe. So these are the two big powerhouses of the game, obviously, the East and the West. You have the Eastern tribes, or the Eastern empires, there's only one. There's the Sassanids, who are the Persian Empire. This guy's got an awesome looking crown. And then, if you pre-order the game, you have the Norsemen, and that is who I will be playing as. I'll be playing as one of these three Norsemen factions. So, no matter any of the Norse factions, you have the cultural trait, the Viking Raiders. Income is plus 75% from sacking, looting, and raiding, no matter any of the factions you choose. They also, each faction has a faction trait, and for the Geats, it is Despoilers. Destruction is its own art. A fleeting momentary beauty, extra income for every enemy unit destroyed, and income plus 200% from raising settlements, so you make a lot of money. The Jutes, they are seaborne. They're immune to seasickness and high seas attrition, so that's been added into this game, apparently, is high seas attrition and seasickness for your troops on long sea voyages out in the open ocean. And then you have the Geats, which are up here in Sweden, and they have the trait Cold Blood, plus 10% morale when fighting during winter, immune to snow attrition. And I think I am going to play as the Geats. It sounds really cool, fighting always in the snow. And I don't know much about them, but these are the Viking Forefathers. So we're going to play on Legendary, only for truly hardcore. No, let's play on let's play on hard, because I know a lot about Total War, considering I own all of them and I've played all of them. So let's see what happens. I don't imagine it being ridiculously difficult, so I hope it's a challenge. But passion and strife bow down the mind. I don't know what that means. What you call it? There's going to be a little intro movie here. I'm going to skip it just because for some reason all of the intro scenes and all the little like cinema, the in-game videos are all really laggy, and I don't know why. The game itself runs fine, but all of the videos are laggy as all hell, and I cannot figure out for the life of me why. I don't know if they're like in-game rendered cutscenes, or I don't know how it works. So, but we're gonna skip this video, and
the world is changing.
Here we go.
A lasting cold creeps from the north, and you must seek opportunities south of your homelands if you are to survive and prosper. Take to the seas and explore nearby shores, for the local tribes will be no match for your warriors. The plunder they bring home will line the coffers for the trials ahead. The exploration and conquest of distant lands, of corrupt empires grown weak through years of infighting, and of petty tribes without the strength or will to fight. By sea or by land, the south is yours for the taking. Triumph, and they will sing songs of your deeds until the end of days.
All right. Mission issued, Chapter 1, Preparation. They made ready for war. So basically, the objective here is to survive until spring 400 AD. New objectives have been added. Treasury plus 2,000 for doing it. All right, so as you can see here, we start off in lovely Scandinavia. We have, it looks like a bunch of little tiny tribes. What's this? I think this is a new thing on the map, which is like a deserted settlement. So I don't know much about this game at all. I just know that I wanted it, so I bought it. So here we go. We have the Danes, who are on this island, which will become Copenhagen. And then we have the, I forget the name of these guys, the Geats, and they are in Jutland, of course. So these are the three tribes, all start relatively close to each other. They've changed a lot. As you can see, it's all up here now. It's not in the corners, and it's all right up top. Tells you your money, how much food you have, what the year is, all your perks and traits, your religion, your imperium, your food surplus, all that good stuff. So, also, this game runs great. I still had problems running Rome 2 with my new graphics card. This game runs amazing. Although there is still like the issue with certain map lag, although we can't see it. I was having a lot of problems with the Roman Empire because, or just loading in as the Roman Empire because there's so much to see and there's just so much to load in at any given specific time. But up here, man, it's beautiful. All right, so it looks like we have a navy here. We have the Sea Snakes led by Siggar, who's this guy. He's got a long ship. So do all these guys. We have Norse bow marauders, light marauders, and I don't know what to do with these. Do we have a dock? We do. I guess it's at our village. So instead of the big floating banners that they used to have, now they have these, which are pretty cool. They indicate your armies. They take up less room, and they kind of blend very well into the map instead of the big floating banners that bob up and down. So here we have our General Dag, and we have, or I guess Dag is our cultural or faction leader, and we have this general who's Gauti, and oh, look at this. The tech trees apparently have been completely simplified. This is it for tech trees. A Norse unified military, Viking captain. Oh shit. Warlord's keep. Ooh. All right, so we have two different techs we can research. Instead of the 3 different tabs under military or civil, we just have 2 technologies. We have regional defense force. We get a hunter's camp, and recruitment cost is downgraded by 2%. We also get research rate bonus by 105. So that's pretty good. It looks like the same for either one of these. This one gives me goat pens, wicker maker, and 2 wicker makers, 2 different wicker makers, goat pens. And this one gives me a hunter's camp. Let's do civil, because I feel we could use the stuff. Alright, let me look. So the region is called Skansta, and we're going to develop this land. What do we got? A granary, a hunter's shrine, town center, or a prime forest. Resource production, 20 timber. Oh. And then wealth, +5 from industrial buildings. So this is an industrial building, is it not? No, this is an agricultural building. So fields, goat herd. Let's build, this is just a construction site. Let's build a granary. And then, well, you see pastures, Nordic mounted riders, Nordic skirmishers, Nordic skirmishers. Let's see, goat herd. Goats are simple and assuming, but they provide a living. +40 food. We get fields. This seems like it does a lot more, bonus-wise. Additional wealth. I don't know what Nordic skirmishers are, but I do know what mounted raiders are. They're horsemen. So let's get some of those. Recruit that. Also, you can see the food cap is actually huge now. It also costs a lot of food for growing. As you can see, 35 food, which is pretty insane. So let's see, diplomacy.
In order to
look at this map.
proposal, double-click on a faction from the list, and then add diplomatic options by clicking on the Add Offer or Demand buttons and selecting.
Okay, thank you. I know how to work this somehow. Look at this. Faction ownership. I'm like, oh, Christ, there's so much stuff. Alright, so it looks like everything's pretty much the same. Except now there's like a real balance of power thing between us and them. I don't know whose is whose. Okay, ours must be the yellow. Look at the Western Roman Empire. Still a faction to be noted with. They are unfriendly towards me. The Angles are what? I don't know if they're another... I don't think they're a barbarian tribe. Or a Nordic tribe. The Geats are fellow Norsemen. And so are the Danes. And we're pretty powerful over them. But not by much. We're all pretty equal.
The gods will have me listen to you.
So...
Marriage can be used to strengthen ties between two factions. Similar to state gifts, it improves relations temporarily, but its positive effect lasts much longer. You can only initiate such a marriage if there are suitable family members on both sides.
Gizur statement. Humbry heir. So I could marry into the Danes. Interesting. Sorry, there's so much to look at. Faction tree.
When you selected a faction...
Okay, go away. Oh, holy hell, look at this. So there's like there's a tree now, like Crusader King style tree in here. Oh, God. Okay, so Dag is our faction leader. He is the high chieftain or whatever. And then it looks like here is his son. This is actually his son is Gouty. It doesn't tell me how old he is. Oh, he's 42. How old's Dag? He's 62. Holy hell. This guy's got considerable influence. This is his wife. This is my other son, Gizur. I can declare him my heir. He can become a retainer. He can seek a wife. Oh my God. I can tell. Can gather support for these guys. Holy shit. Wow, there's a lot to this game now. There's like a whole family factions tree tab thing. Interesting. We also have other nobles. What's this? Offices. I can name companions. He's a merchant. He's a attacker. He's a So we have officers we can fill. Oh, governors. Look at this. This is pretty cool. So I'm guessing the more regions you own, the more regions you can govern. Like they're so far away and you just need someone to govern them. You can assign governors. Does it tell me what they do? No, it doesn't say. We can also boot governors, kind of like from Empire. Interesting. So let's see what we can recruit. Sorry I'm taking so long, but there's so much here. Nordic levy, Nordic bands. Thrall skirmishers.
We need good fighters.
Let's get one. Because that's all I have money for. And then let's move the fleet. Let's go raid. I mean, we are a raiding coastal people, right? So let's go this way and raid. Look how beautiful this map is. It is gorgeous and it runs so smooth. Why couldn't they do this with Rome 2? God. This game's legit. Alright, so what's down here? It looks like we can go down here. Whose land is this? Is this the Danish land? I guess it is Danish land. Okay, interesting. So let's end the turn. You may still assign a provincial governor. Okay, so I guess I have to.
Shows the relationships between members of your faction's ruling
there we go.
Family
I'll have my...
be made heir to the faction.
I have my younger son become regional governor. Now, I've heard rumors. Let's see how long this takes in between turns. I've heard that so much processing and shit happens in between turns that you could literally get up and walk away and come back and the turn still wouldn't be done. So let's see. We're getting through. I don't know how many factions are in the game. And if it's anything like Empire, I know Empire had some ridiculous waiting times, but if you didn't see them, it didn't take so long. The Picts. Oh, we can't place the Picts. What the hell? The Burgundians are in the game? Hey, the Swabi are still in the game. You can't play as the Parthians or the Magyars? What? If you guys play Crusader Kings 2, you know that the Magyars are definitely a tribe you'd like to play as. Alright, so that did not take long at all. But then again, I'm not playing as one of the Romes, so I can't see everything. So, we're still building a granary. And it looks like the Danes
You have selected a character belonging to
are pretty powerful, actually. So I'm thinking, oh wow, look at that city right there. Tempting target, the Run of the Rhine, the Rune of the Rhine. So should I go and attack? Let's see how the raiding works. I could attack the Franks, although my army would be rather small. I could go down here. Oh, you can actually disembark your troops from the ships. Oh, wow. Interesting. Well, let's go over here. You know what? I think my goal at this point is to destroy one of these factions, one of the other Nord factions, and kind of consolidate all of Scandinavia to myself. So let's have my ships come down here. I think the Danes are pretty good relations with me. So are these guys. Let's go and raid these regions. This region's already in chaos. They're negative, so let's raid Rugian. Can I just cross in boats? I'd have to cross through their lands. Let's see if I can get like a diplomatic access or an alliance with the Danes or something.
Greetings to you. I trust you come with...
This option is used to broker military alliances. This allows you to call on an ally to provide assistance when at war, and likewise. This option is used to broker trade agreements. Once agreed, a trade route is opened between your territory and that of your trade partner, enabling goods to be traded for mutual advantage and profit. A defensive alliance is an obligation...
Shut up, I played Rome 2, I know. So I can do a defensive alliance. Where is military access? There we go.
Military access is a symbol of trust between two factions, allowing troops to move about and replenish in one another's territory without diplomatic...
Shut up. Can I turn that off? How do I turn that off? Give me a second, guys. What's that under? Game settings? Here we go. None. No, actually, let's set it to low, because there might be some shit that's new I just don't know about. Alright, so let's end the turn again. I can issue an edict, or an edict. Where? Oh, here.
Too great, the people will
Look at
riot.
this shit.
Slaves will revolt.
Thank you, I know that. The Might of Tyr, army recruitment capacity, religious influence, generic paganism. Research rate. Resettlement. Construction costs and growth. Well, I can't do that, so let's just do army recruitment capacity, I suppose. Because I can't. I wonder if the Romans still have, like, bread and games. Because that was actually a really useful edict in Rome 2. It gave more food and some other shit. Okay, the Geats. They're gonna give me money for a non-aggression pact, which I'll gladly take. I think I should actually recruit more ships and men, and we should go and raid England, because the Western Roman Empire is weak right now. They're on the verge of collapse. So England, or Britannia, more rather, is weak, very weak at this point. So we could easily raid Britannia. Like, he plays the picks, the angles. I think he can play the angles. Swabians, Armenia. Some of these factions I actually know from. I'd definitely like to play as the Magyars, though. That'd be pretty cool. The Might of Tyr. Also like the little moving pictures. That's pretty cool. Development, community property. The Geats and the Geats no longer will attack each other. Oh, look at this. I can go to dikes, bone carver, sheep pens. Okay, let's go to regional security force or whatever the hell.
For the tribe.
Keep that. Actually, can I put this army on boats up here? I can. Oh, okay.
As you say.
Cool. Let's see what kind of boats I can get.
Ready for order.
I can make artillery Lugnerin. So I can make artillery ships. Let's make 2 of those and another raiding ship.
Ready for orders.
Ready for orders. Now I believe every unit has specialty unit, or every faction has specialty units. I just don't know what mine are. I do know that my preferred time to attack is actually in the winter because I get more morale in the winter. More morale, and I'm completely immune to the cold.
If a faction's initial offer or demand isn't quite what you had in mind, you can use the counter-offer option to enable further negotiations to take place, rather than simply rejecting it.
Their demands pay me, and then I get a marriage. I'll take that. So I guess I'm allying with the Geats. Pretty much. We'll be on good enough terms to ally. The Eastern Roman Empire. But yeah, playing as the Romes is interesting to say the least, because the Eastern Empire is wealthy at the beginning of the game. They start out with like 25,000 gold or something crazy, an absurd amount of money, and they're making like 3,000, I want to say, per turn, whereas the Western Romans are almost financially broke, and they're actually being invaded by several different border factions. So they start off at a harder time, but they are no pushover. They're still the Western Romans. They're still a Roman Empire. So they're definitely, nothing to be trifled with.
Following a new agreement, a trade route has been opened between you and your new trading partner. Guard it well, as your enemies will attempt to raid it, potentially ruining your economy.
Oh, cool. Okay, so I can close that.
This list shows events in the order they occurred. It can be sorted by their names.
Alright, so it's the winter. Now is the time to strike. Look how far I can sail.
Occurs, it will open automatically.
For the oars. Thirsty for battle. Boarding now. Warriors all.
Alright, so I'm going to take these 4.
Getting on our way.
Actually, yeah, let's do this. These 4.
Fleet.
There we go. Transfer them, and we'll send them down as well. Because he really doesn't need it in the capital. I can recruit more. Oh, look, I can... Nordic mounted riders, very light melee cav.
Are you ready to do your duty to the tribe?
Let's get 2 of those, and let's see if I can upgrade anything. No, doesn't look like it. I can build a store. Sanitation, good. If I have the money, I can build some Nordic brigands, a smithy. Or I could build onagers. Building catapults actually might be worthwhile. So let's see, what's this army here? The Thunderers. He's only got half military strength. They're actually dying because they're standing outside.
This panel
look at
shows
this.
you the information about a character belonging to your faction. Their name?
So, a champion rider or a wolf. Oh, I can do 2. Hunter, a raven, cunning. Infantry commander or a despoiler. A sacking dude. Sure, I don't believe he is a general, but whatever. The more he raids, the more he loots. These guys are weak. That's why I'm attacking them. So far, I'd say this game is pretty fucking cool. The campaign map alone is like 10 times better than Rome 2. It's also very interesting. It has like a colder feel to it. It feels like Doom. I don't know how to explain it, but the map is just, it's very lifelike. It's very, especially when winter hits, like right now, it feels cold. Like it has the look of doom and gloom, which I think is pretty cool, and that they finally, they've been able to do it. Also, the map is about the same size as Rome 2. I want to say a little bit smaller, actually, but only slightly. But there's tons of provinces everywhere. Like in Rome 2, Britannia was made up of maybe 6 provinces total. Now there's like 3, maybe another. There's 5 just in England, let alone all of Britain. Oh, the Tartars. Imperium. We are noteworthy. The hell? My game just crashed? Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. The game decided to crash, I guess. I don't know what that was all about.
Ready for orders.
Looks like we picked up right where our turn left off, so that's good, I suppose. We are gaining, actually, 1. Let's see. How much money we have? We have almost 3,000. Enough to, once it's ready, we can, like, upgrade some shit. What's this? Greek fire. Decker dragon ship. Oh shit, that sounds cool. I want one of those. I need one in my life. Alright, so let's attack these guys.
Your orders?
Because they're weak. Oh, I guess this is the end of last turn. Okay, that's what this is. Okay, well at least it saved and it picked up. So next turn I'll get some cash. I don't know why in the holy hell it crashed. It's weird. But, yeah. There you go. First crash of Attila, guys. It was bound to happen, right? Always something in the Total War games that makes them crash. Whatever it may be. Still, though. I have yet to get into a battle. I've yet to fight a battle in Rome 2, or not Rome 2, Jesus, in Attila. Davidians, the Atlanteans? Did that say Atlanteans? Plays Atlantis. Armenia, Oxo, Gasset, Hammer, yeah, none of these factions are really anything cool and interesting. Except maybe Parthia, the Magyars. Those would probably be the 2 ones I would want to play as. Alright, so Regional Defense Force. Our Imperium level has gone up. It is noteworthy. Hooray, hooray, hooray. Huzzah, huzzah, huzzah. Holy fuck, that's a massive army. The Wild Hunters. This is not by their ally, though, is it? So what's this? A smithy or a woodcarver. Roman logistics systems or a militarized society. Or I could get a great hall. A lore master's quarters or tavern. Let's do that. Let's attack. Let's declare war. Let's see. Does he have allies? He has the Burgundians as allies. And they're nowhere near me. I think the Burgundians are over here. Alright, dude. Whatever. Declare war. The Burgundians don't like me. Don't care.
Winning a battle isn't just
Nope.
about greater numbers.
We're going
Balance
to
of units
blockade.
and the
Who are these
general's
guys?
ability are important factors also.
Oh, those are the
Look at
Burgundians.
strength
Oh, okay.
ratio and any reinforcement information before committing yourself. But
Let's
beware, if
land
you are attacked, it may not be possible to
forces
avoid combat.
over
The buttons on this panel represent your battle
here, I
options.
guess.
Mouse over each one to see what it does.
I don't think these guys can leave the settlement to attack us, so maybe we can
Gathering supplies.
defeat them piecemeal. Oh look, we can recruit some armies. So let's see, what do we got here? We got some mercenary Germanic mounted brigands. We have some mercenary steppe lancers and mercenary steppe mounted bows. Okay. How much money do I have? Enough? Beautiful. So we'll get some mercenaries. And I can build a stores, more food. 450 from industry. Public order goes down by 2 for wicker maker. Clay pit. Construction cost minus 4%. That's pretty good. Maybe I should do this though. What do I need? Oh, I need a Roman logistics system before I can do that. Let's wait. Let's wait to get stuff because I already have some stuff. So my navy is far superior to theirs. So if they try and break the blockade, they won't be able to. I do have an army that landed over here too, so we should be okay. I don't know if this is the only town they have in the region though. They might have others that I'll go and attack. So now it tells you the army fullness, not by the things, they're actually by the things on the side, the wreath, the laurel, whatever you want to call it. They actually tell you how full your army is. I actually like it a lot better like this, like the old Napoleonic. But Napoleon had flags, but these are more like emblems. Kind of just tell you who's who and who's where. Also gives you like a scaling perspective on how tiny these cities are or how large they are compared to the actual landmass. So that's kind of cool. I like the barbarian settlements. They're kind of just like little houses and hamlets. Oop, he's coming to attack me. Oop.
A very large army or fleet spread over 2 or more units.
Let's see. Germanic levies, Germanic bands. Oh, they got an onager.
A faction can field a maximum of 40 units at one time.
Nordic
across
bands.
2 armies.
General. Let's see where I retreat to.
Journey completed.
Oh, Jesus. Well, I guess I'm going to have to fight him now. Let's do it. Let's see if I can weasel my way out of this. I don't know why he retreated the opposite direction, but okay. Alright, so this is the actual army that's facing me right now. The Wild Hunters of Gunthar. They've got spearmen, axemen, bowmen, mercenaries. They have a mercenary onager and some cav. I believe I have the cavalry advantage with these forces. So let's see if I can do an old-fashioned tactic, which is use the cavalry to sweep around behind them and then hammer the holy hell out of them. And also, let's see how the battles run. He's being reinforced by 320 guys. I don't know that that'd be enough to kill me, but I suppose we'll find out. Let's see what our Nord warriors are really made of, and let's see what the battle map looks like. I'm not super confident on how these battles will run with all the massacring on the field, but let's find out. Also, they neglected the colorful whatchamacallits this time. The unit cards. The cards were usually like in Rome 2. They were like Roman and Greek art. And in this game, they're just straight up pictures. Oh, okay. Look at this. Seems to run like every other Rome game. Looks like I have very small units. 80 men each, it looks like. Cool. I have mounted brigands who are light skirmisher cav. So I'll be able to harass them. Okay. Put them over there, I guess. I do have one shock cav. What is my general? Is he like a Huskarl or something? He is a Germanic noble. Interesting. They look pretty cool. Alright, well, let's start the battle and see what the hell happens. I don't even see them.
This morning I prayed to the gods.
Oh, there they are right there.
Their bidding, and we shall enact their wishes.
So let's see the pathfinding. Rome's like pathfinding, and Total War's pathfinding has always been like weird.
Enemy reinforcements have arrived.
Enemy reinforcements have arrived. Blah, 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 blah. They're actually looking at me over here with my cav. Let's run away.
We have sighted the enemy.
Oh, they're uniting with their allies. That's what this is. Well, let's harass them. Why not? I mean, are they automatically set to run away?
Understood.
Precision shot. Toggle mount. No, I don't need to do any of that. So these lancers could prove useful. The odds are definitely against me. Do I have any cool abilities? No. Do I have a rally for my general? My general does not have a rally. Wait, what are you guys doing? Shoot these guys. Oh, they vanished and came back. That's what it was. Actually, go over here. Harass those onagers. Oh, look at that. You can actually see the range of where they're firing now. Interesting.
We've revealed their deception. Hidden troops.
Oh, I don't know if this is timed. I don't think it is. What are you guys doing? Go over here. Go harass them. It's an ambush.
The enemy are ambushing us.
No, they're not. They're hiding in the woods over there.
Guide our shots.
They seriously just fire a rock that close. Is there a attack button? Yeah, melee.
Warriors.
Fucking run them down. Please, there's like 5 guys in onagers. Kill them. Yeah, where's my other cavalry unit? They're touching their butts. Go over here. It looks like the onagers are actually breaking, or they're in combat. Nope, they're broken. I win. Go over here. Routed. That's pretty cool. I like that. I like how it tells you. I'll set up in the woods over here. See if they come and attack my relatively small army compared to theirs.
Orders.
Let's move them. I'm going to do a more traditional layout, which is frontline spears. Soak it up. And then use the back rank to fill the gap. Archers in the rear. The general's actually a medium infantry unit, so he'll be in the second rank. So these guys don't have like a spear wall or anything, huh? Oh, that guy sneezed. So I don't know if like religion plays like a huge part in this game. It definitely plays a more significant part than any other game. Oh, I do have a rally. Cool. I have a steady as well. And I still have a cavalry unit. Can I put him? Oh, wow. Let's hide him. Hide him in the bushes. I also have cav units over here as well, just in case. I'll use them for melee mode, and if these guys ever come to actually attack me. Oh, they're advancing, are they? So we got a very light spear infantry at tier 1. They're winded. These guys are already all winded. They're tired. Well, I'm gonna make them march. If they're gonna fight me, they gotta march for it. So let's see if this is true. I was reading a review, and the review said that the AI will always rout if you flank them. So I want to know if this is true, and I'm going to test it by, once they clash with me, I'm going to send my cavalry around behind them and smack them in the ass. I'm going to pull an old hammer and anvil. Oh, these guys actually have, like, throwing spears that they can use. What kind of weapons are they using? They're using swords? They're using little daggers and swords. Like standing in the rain. So I've got some archers in the far back ranks. They won't run. They can do whistling shots, and they can immediately do heavy shot as well. And flaming arrows. Okay, so you don't have to unlock anything. They're just doing it. That's pretty cool. Let's see what these guys look like. They're steppe lancers. They should look pretty legit. Well, they do look legit. They look like Mongols. Look pretty cool.
The enemy has found our concealed units.
Oh, they found my cavalry. Oh no. Oh man, they're coming down upon me. Archers, fire upon them. Okay, so we're taking arrow fire. Completely fine. What is this unit? Germanic hurlers. Bowmen. Let's let them engage us first. And once they slam into us, I'll reinforce, and then... God, we're losing a lot of dudes over there. They're like focus firing that spot. Let's break what units we can. Engage. 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 Rally. I guess, I don't know how the rally works. Let's do this. Get him. My timer is dinging. I know my men. No, my men are wavering. No. Oh no. Oh well. The battle's actually running smoother than I thought. I thought it would be way worse than this, in all honesty.
The men have broken and are fleeing.
Retreat. I'm gonna use my cavalry to kill as many of them as possible. Is there a retreat flag? The other Rome had it, or Total War had it. I don't know if this game has it. Oh, you can actually rally, but now it's just a rally like one group. Interesting. Interesting. So we're learning a lot. We're learning a lot about the game. How many times can you rally? Fight with all your... Actually, get out of there. Go over here.
Our general has fallen.
It's okay. We will build a new and stronger army. Besides, we still have those Viking raiders. Get those head hurlers. Look at these. These guys have like a phalanx. Mercenary Germanic pikemen. Interesting. How can I get a phalanx? So, our army was slaughtered. It was very tiny. It was a very tiny army. Oh, I got hammer and anvil, and I got obey my command. Interesting. I got 2 achievements for losing the battle. They attacked us with 2,000 men. We lost everybody. It's a shame, but a Viking always dies on the field of battle. So, we will move on with his loss, and we'll create a new and stronger army. Somehow. Although I think the Vikings, their, whatchamacallit, is in rating. Their strength. But it's okay. We can still loot and raid. Actually, I should take my fleet and go explore what that, like, abandoned village thing is up north. I wonder if we can, like, colonize that. I wonder if that's a thing in the game. Oh, they died. Actually, they survived and ran off into the woods. Oh, no, never mind. No, I'm not going to fight this. Oh, yeah, protective. Oh, he stabbed me in the throat. Oh, God. You will be remembered. Oh, that's the Burgundian capital. Oh, okay. I see. Well, let's build a new army. It's how you always fix the problem. You just kill them all and then build a new one. Oh, he's killed in battle. Oh no, it's saddening. Religious change. The Burgundians have changed to Germanic paganism from Arian Christian. That's a pretty big change, but okay. Alright, close that. Oh, I fucking double clicked it. Close. Okay. Well, I'm sorry. What the hell's your name?
Warriors all!
Dag. But, your son was killed. So that means this son is now heir.
Family members can be made heir. Your family's political
So
power
Gazir
determined
is now
by
heir.
two factors: control
Champion.
and dominion. Your control over the
I can make
political
them champion.
situation and the elites is determined by your ability to resolve political matters and react to other faction events, and can be hard to attain. Your dominion over the faction and the people, however, depends on your family members' influence versus
I don't know what
that
that
of your
did, but
faction's
alright.
other nobles.
Alright, let me see. What? Ooh. Oh, mercenary Nordic axe warband. They sound cool. Let's get those guys. Mercenary wolf coats. I don't need a mercenary onager. I can just hire an onager. Okay. Industry. Maybe I should wait and get a smithy. I need a militarized society. So let's end my turn. And after this, I'll end this part here. After the turn is over. The Ostrogoths. The Visigoths. The Franks, the Saxons. Oh, here come the Saxons. With a massive army. The Geats want a trade agreement and they offer me money. Sure, I'll take your trade agreement. You're eventually going to be my ally, and then when you are, I need your help to kill the Danes. The Huns. The Huns over in the steppes. They're big and scary and kill everyone. Is that the symbol for the Sassanids? I thought they were like a bird or something. Oh, the Romans have a fleet. Doing something. They're going north to Scotland. I don't know why, but they are.
I offer this in the name of our people.
No.
Let this...
Why would I do that? We force you to marry your daughter to us. Also pay us. No.
Following a new agreement, a trade route has been opened between you and your new trading
Power,
partner.
powerful.
Guard it well,
Power.
as your enemies will attempt to raid it, potentially ruining your economy.
Okay, cool. Cool story, bro. Got it. Close that. And, what am I researching? That. I need to research that. I need a smithy for some real,
Thirsty for battle.
like, warriors. Poor morale. They have poor morale. Light infantry. It's not what I wanted to do. Can I still... alright, let's see. Let's do this one. I can still recruit an agent.
Agents are recruited
No, I cannot.
directly from a province
Never
via
mind.
the recruitment tab. This tab
Okay, so I
shows
can
all
still
the
recruit
units
generals
or
for
ships
armies.
available for
Interesting.
recruitment in the selected province. Right-click on the unit or ship card to see its description. Left-click on it to add it to the queue, and again to remove
Interesting.
it. Recruitment cost is displayed
Go away.
under...
Alright, well, I'm going to end this part here for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. And until, well, because this is the first episode, there's no other video on my channel. So until next time, stay tuned.